Hi, I'm Jadine. I'm a dental assistant here at the Bioclear Clinic in Tacoma, Washington, and I'm going to be showing you how we clean our heat sinks and our blasters. To clean our blasters, we're going to first look at the blaster itself and identify the three different components of it. So first we have the head of the blaster, and then we have the chamber unit, and then it's the powder cap. So in our office, we sterilize it first by removing the head. And then the head of the blaster we'll put through the ultrasonic and then we'll autoclave it. As for the rest of the blaster, we take one of the two approved wipes that you can use on our blasters. In our office, we use OPTIM 1 wipes, but you can also use Pro Spray wipes as well. So I will take a wipe out and then I'll wipe the whole blaster down to disinfect it. And then we'll leave the blaster to dry completely. So now we're going to talk about troubleshooting for our blasters. The reason we don't autoclave our blasters is we find that if there's any residual moisture or powder inside of the unit while we autoclave it, it will bake together and form a clog. So if that happens, we're going to show you how we fix that. The first thing that we do when our blaster is sputtering is we look at the mounting indicating line here on the blaster. On the powder cap, it has a triangle, and then we line it up with the center of the mounting position indicator. So just make sure your cap is fastened all the way to the center, and that can help with any sputtering issues that you have and it improves the seal. If your blaster is still not working correctly, the next thing that we're going to do is look at the coupling. The coupling should have 5 rings on it. If any of the O-rings are missing, you can replace these and that can also help with your issues. If the blaster is still sputtering, the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to remove the powder cap. And we're going to also remove the head of the blaster. Then you will take the cleaning wire that comes with your blaster and run it through the whole chamber unit. You can do this by running it through the top of the chamber unit and you should see it come out the other side. Or if it's easier, you can also put the wire through the stirring cap in the center of the powder cap here and run it through like that. If the wire is not coming out the other side, that means you have a clog inside of your unit. So we recommend soaking the unit in vinegar overnight, and that will help break up anything that's left inside. After that, if it's still not working, the last thing we recommend is taking a rotary file and putting it on a slow speed handpiece and running it through those 2 holes that you put the cleaning wire. Let's talk about cleaning your heat sinks. So we want to make sure that the unit's off before we wipe it so we don't burn our hands because it's hot to the touch. And the first thing that we're going to do is take the same wipes we used on our blaster. In our office, we use OPTIM 1 wipes. So take the wipe, and we'll start by wiping down the composite guns. So leave those to dry, and then we'll wipe the entire unit itself. Inside the oven, where the composite guns go. It's also important to clean inside, as well as the button down here. And then you have these 2 flowable holes which are hard to reach. You can't really get your finger or the wipe down in there. So we'll take the composite guns and they open up by pulling here. Then you can take out the red plunger and wrap your wipe around them. And now these will fit into those flowable holes to get the hard to reach places. If you prefer to autoclave your unit, keep in mind that the base unit is not autoclavable. The top is, but you have to remove the rubber band around the heat sink.